So, using ICT in my classroom. Okay, one of the things that I found was after I came back from the iConnect conference, I tried a number of things, and some of them I discovered just weren't that successful because of the way technology worked and things like that. But and I've found different methods since then, but it's a matter of keeping trying and looking for things. It's not actually a matter of going, well, that's not going to work, so I'm never going to try that again. You've just got to keep going. And it's just persisting and persisting and persisting, because there's so much stuff out there. I mean, I came back with so many different methods and strategies and things like that, and it's just a matter of trying one at a time and just seeing how it works. And if it doesn't work, I just stand out there and say to the girls, well, that really didn't work, did it? And they go, no, it didn't really work. And you sort of go, well, you know, maybe I'll go and try something else. And they're quite forgiving if you're doing that. But a couple of things that I've tried have been really successful is that I'm using Ultranet an awful lot more than I was. I'm a lot more comfortable with posting homework. Quite often I'll post homework live during a lesson so that the girls see it when I'm posting it. They know where to look for it, they know that it's there, they know what the time limits are, and they know that I'll be checking it. And I have a very specific time on a Sunday that I'll check homework so that they know that by then I've got to be finished it. And quite often they don't necessarily, they just have to post me a little email to say, hi miss, I've done it. And sometimes I'll get things like, hi miss, I did it but it was really hard and I have some questions about, which means I can make another appointment with them to catch up. And the other thing is that I've found that I've posted a general sort of email out to all of the year level that I'm Dean of, and the girls that came back to me weren't necessarily the girls that I normally interact with every single day. A lot of the girls that came back to me were girls that I don't necessarily see or teach on a daily basis, and they were able to come back and say, yes miss, I'm really great and I'm doing really well and I love school, or no miss, everything's a bit rubbish, and then that gives me the chance to follow up with them. So it's girls I wouldn't normally interact with that feel the most comfortable. They'll send me a mail because they feel it's kind of comfortable for them, and they know that then I'll catch up with them on a personal basis. So that was really important. And the other thing that I did is I was trying to work out how to teach figurative language to a group of year 10s, and it's a mixed ability class. And so I went onto YouTube and I just went figurative language and came up with this really cool song with examples about figurative language. It was only about 3 minutes long, and I showed it to the girls and said to them, okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to go away and come up with a song or a rap or something that helps you remember figurative language and how that works. And so they went off and they did that, and they came back, and some of them were really successful and some of them were not so successful. They'd done this rap but they hadn't necessarily done the figurative language. But the ones that I found were the most successful, there's a sort of a bottom third who, for them, putting the extra option of seeing it on YouTube, and then having the extra option of having a bit of music or a bit of rhythm or something to tie that language and the examples together for them was really, really, really important. And it was sort of affirmed to me when a couple of days later when we were doing something else, and I came back and said, okay girls, what's a metaphor? And one of the girls went, oh, a metaphor. A metaphor is when, and I thought, well, she's obviously internalised that little bit of language and she's remembered that term that way. So for me, that was real affirmation that it actually worked, and it just came off that YouTube clip. And they love you using YouTube in the classroom. They reckon it's really cool. Doesn't matter what it is, they just love it. So yeah, for me, lots has come out of it, and I've got lots of growing to do, and lots of things to be really excited about. Trying. It's not so much successfully doing, it's just trying. They just want to see you trying it, really, more than anything. So, yeah, good luck.